Hey everybody, it's Leonidas from Digital Warfare 24/7, bringing you another commentary today. I'm going to touch on some defensive playing styles, some general capture the flag game tactics, and different game modes that are going to be suited more towards the defensive player. All game modes are going to be good for a defensive player for the most part, but some are definitely more catered to your skills. Jump out early here. Don't really get a good jump on that guy and die. I don't know why that guy was running the opposite way, considering that's his base. Oh, that's why he's going back for the flag carrier. I push up here more than I definitely want to, but it's more to protect the flag carrier than anything, because if I can cut them off at their knees up front, that we can give them a little bit more room to capture the flag. CTF's a good game mode for defensive players because you only need about 1 or 2 flag runners, and if you have a really good flag runner, you definitely only need 1. But the rest of the team can play defense. And this is a really good map to play defense on because you have 2 fire lanes. Actually, you have 3 fire lanes: left side, right side, and then down the middle you have long corridors. And these walls definitely help the defensive player from getting flanked, which is definitely a big thing that you want to watch out for playing defenses, keeping your flank secure. Having a good team that you're playing with, like I do right now, I feel confident that I'm not going to get flanked too much, at least from the far end. Later in the map I get killed from that little pillbox right there across the map that you just saw, but that's just because our guys got killed a little bit. But generally speaking, you always want to play with guys that are going to help your flanks be secured. If you're going to be playing pickup games, it's a little bit more difficult to play defensively, at least confidently, but you still can. I run up there to place a claymore because they seem to be concentrating more in the center right now by that power plant area. So I kind of want to keep my eye on that rather than having to move left and right. I see a guy run underneath, and I'm going to run back and try to help defend the flag. But I think somebody gets him, and I ignore it, and then I run back forward. There's going to be a guy jump up over here on my left side at that window, and when I come back, he should be there. Oh, I got killed from the pillbox. Move forward to the center, kill the guy, and then I'm gonna see him trying to play a little bit of defense like I do, but on the opposite side. Run out here and see that guy on the ground. I am not quite sure what to do, so I'm gonna take this flashbang and throw it out. I get the hit marker, and I think I'm gonna go out and shoot the guy on the ground, but then I get a little surprised by the guy with the I think he had Rangers. And I don't really know why he didn't die, because he definitely had the jump on me. But I move forward here. I'm going to secure the right flank. I'm going to put a claymore down and move back towards the center. I'm going to get my predator. I'm going to sit back in the corner. You always want to secure yourself when you're doing your kill streaks. At this point in the game, I'm sure everybody's going to know that, but just to throw that out there. I hit 2 guys. Those 2 areas, those 2 windows that each spawn section has are really good spots to put those predators, because for some reason the explosion can even take out people on the inside, even if you drop it on the out. But right here I'm going to see about 2 or 3 guys come out of that window. I hit one down there. I'm going to swing around here because I think he's coming up the stairs, and he is. And I don't get him, but I did get somebody with the Harrier, and it bumps me up to the Pavlo. Now, this is a general capture the flag tactic. Capture the flag split up into 2 rounds, so you have a halftime. So if you're winning like we are, and I get a kill streak like a Pavlo or maybe even a Harrier at the end of the round, definitely in your best interest to hold it on to the next one, because you can really give yourself an advantage from a get-go of keeping them suppressed with your kill streaks. And it's halftime. When the map starts on the next round, I'm going to immediately launch my Pavelo. It keeps pretty much their whole team's going to be suppressed in their area. They do the tactic that we did the last round. They're going to jump out and score a flag really quick here. I don't even know where he actually came from because I have the bottom level and the middle covered. I think he may have came in on the right side. But I'm going to run up here and see the flag runner come shooting across. He definitely has to have light weight on because, I mean, he's gone. He's almost going to score it. And I'm going to run here to try to cut him off, and we almost get him. He actually dies. I got him through there, but then that guy grabs it, scores it right before he gets exploded. Now, I noticed that we had one flag runner last map, but we really only got the flag at the very beginning. We didn't really have much push through the game, so I know my guys are playing good defense, so I'm going to try to switch up to the more offensive style. It's kind of counterproductive since I'm doing a commentary on defensive playing, but moving forward, jump up, grab the flag, and then capture the flag. You really want to know your maps well because one of the best avenues for scoring a flag is just knowing the map and knowing where to stay when you come running down the lane. If you notice, every time I came around a little object, I moved as far right as I could because I didn't want to get killed by a bullet from that long fire lane. I'm going to come up here to the left side. Pyreno's pushed up pretty far in their base. I'm going to come around here, and as you can see, Element has a turret right there, so we have these guys pretty much pinned down in their base. We definitely have moved forward more defensively than almost to the point where we're offensive, but we're staying back and playing good defense. I grab that flag and I'm running down. I'm running that flag lane right there. I love going this route. And I'm going to jump up here and get killed and not even know that there's going to be a guy there, and I get really pissed off. But that's just what happens in Capture the Flag. They got a little smart, but he comes out there and tries to hide. The spawn system in the game is pretty messed up considering I spawned in the middle of the map. But Pyreno's coming around here and luckily gets out there, but I give him some support. I'm going to reload, pop out, kill another guy, go back in, reload so I'm not exposed, and then come out here, and I just missed this guy. I just don't really know how I missed that, but if you see, he's definitely down to single-digit health because, I mean, he's so red. But I get a phone call here during the game, so I'm going to sit. You're not going to see any movement, but some guy gets a nice Christmas present because he's going to come in, and you'll see him stab Nick, and he's not even noticing that we're over here on this left side. He's going to come around with a shotgun and get a triple kill. But I think we're up 3-0 right now, and in Capture the Flag, I'm always real confident with a 2-flag lead, especially if you're playing good defense. I'm not of the thought pattern that you should constantly keep attacking to get more flag caps if you're up 2 or more, just because the way the spawn system works in this game, you can get into a real rhythm, and if the other team can somehow get the flag, kill you, and then score, they are in a really good setup to keep continually scoring, so you can actually lose the momentum of the match. By continually pushing up, you really kind of expose yourself tactically as a team. Get knifed there. I'm not paying too much attention to the game at the time as I'm playing this because I'm on the phone, but as you can see, we're dominating pretty well on kill death spreads and just general flag caps. But more on the terminology for more on the just to talk about defensive playing a little bit, and more of the game types that suit defensive players. Demolition, domination, capture the flag really suit defensive players because you can play as a team and you can really set yourself as a defensive player in your role on the battlefield. TDM is always a good one for defensive players because typically defensive players are going to have better kill-death ratios just because they're going to be more aware of their areas and constantly not be pushing, and obviously that's the sole object of TDM is to have a low death and high kill count. But hopefully I taught you a little bit about some CTF tactics you may not have known. Remember, visit the forums, come see me. This is Leonidas. See you guys.